Oh my god! Oh my god, Taylor! Preach it, sister! First, you follow me to the fucking bar. Now you're following me to my bedroom. What the fuck is wrong with you? This cannot keep happening. One of these times you're going to walk in on me jerking off, and you are going to have to live with that image in your head. Well, actually, I do have a build for you to look at utilizing the Flame On enchant. Here, take a quick little look at this. What is up, fellow gamers? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and if for whatever reason that isn't the case as of now, give this build a try and you'll be well on your way to a fantastic day of grinding dungeons and nerds and BGs. I'm going to begin this build tutorial as I do every guide, and that is with the enchants. But we aren't going to start with just any old enchant. We're going to begin with the most important of all the enchants utilized for this build, that being Flame On. What Flame On does is make it so that dealing damage with your Fireball, Scorch, or Flamestrike will apply a buff on your player character simply called Flame On, which will on stack increase the damage of your Pyroblast. Those Flame On stacks will last for 8 seconds, as well as increase the range of your Pyroblast by 5 yards. It is important to realize that not all these moves carry the same weight when it comes to that Flame On stacking effect, but I'll explain exactly how that Flame On stacking works within the rotation portion of the video. Though, now that the Flame On enchant has been given and explained, allow for me to give you the second most important enchant for this build, an epic random enchant actually added with Flame On to increase its viability, that being Fireball. This enchant is going to make it so that after casting Fireball twice, your next successful cast will be slower, but also trigger an additional wave of Fireballs towards the current target. This extra Fireball applies 2 stacks of Flame On, hastening our rotation a great deal, allowing for more Fireblast to be spammed, which deals 4,000 plus damage each, so this is extremely important. Second for epic enchants is going to be Molten Mind, which turns our Molten Armor into a stance called Molten Mind, unsurprisingly. Molten Mind is going to make us so that our chance to critically strike is increased by 5%, as well as increasing the mana cost of our spells by 3%. This enchant is going to be increasing our critical strike chance, obviously, which in turn increases the chance of our hot streak to be proc, allowing for more instant cast of our Pyroblast, which typically do 3k plus damage each. Lastly, for epic enchants, we have Blaze. What Blaze is going to do is make it so that when attacking a single target with Fireblast, it will spread immolation to all the nearby targets within 10 yards. This is going to increase our AoE damage a great deal, especially when taking into consideration immolation is a damage over time spell that will sit on the target until they are dead, if you kill them fast enough, that is. Now that we have all of the epic enchants given, with my reasoning as to why, I wanted to ask you guys if you would use anything different before hopping into the rare enchants portion of the video. If you do use something different, or you would use something different, please leave a comment letting us all know. Please and thank you. First for the rare enchants today is going to be Nurtured Embers times 3. This enchant is going to increase the duration of time our Flamestrike is on the ground by 6 seconds. Second for rare enchants, we utilize Critical Mass times 3 so that we have a 6% increased chance to critically strike with our fire-based spells. Third, we use Lunar Guidance times 3 for the purpose of increasing our spell damage by 3% of our intellect. Last but not least for rare enchants is Molten Fury times 3. Molten Fury makes it so that we do increased damage with our mage spells against targets with less than 35% health, 12% increased damage to be exact. An honorable mention would be Scorched Ground, which would make it so our living bomb explosions scorch the ground with a Flamestrike for 8 seconds, happening up to every 8 seconds. Though, now that we have given you all of the enchants utilized to make this build what it is, allow for me to give you the talents I used as well. Ignore my extra talent points, we just got switched over to Area 52 in the middle of recording this video. I'll begin the talents portion of the video with the most densely populated talent tree, with that being the Fire Mages. From this tree, I'm going to give you 4 vital talents for this build, with the first being Pyroblast, followed by then Hot Streak, after that will be Dragon's Breath, and last but not least will be Blast Wave. First, we will start with Pyroblast. It is important you pick this up because of our Hot Streak proc, making it so that it is an instant cast, increasing our DPS by a solid 2k with the amount that it is procced. As for Hot Streak, that is going to allow for our Pyroblast to be an instant cast after we get 2 non-periodic criticals in a row using Fireball, Fire Blast, Scorch, or Living Bomb. As for both Blast Wave and Dragon's Breath, these abilities are vital for our AoE rotation and will make it so the class feels less clunky. Now we will move into the second most populated talent tree, with that being the Destruction Warlock tree. The most important talent from that tree is going to be that Ruin talent, which increases the critical strike bonus of our spells by 100%, as well as increasing our fire damage by 3%, with that effect being quadrupled against targets above 75% health. Lastly, we used our final 3 talent points on Lunar Guidance, so we have an increased chance to critically strike based on our total intellect. Now that you have the talents required to make this build what it is, allow for me to show you this build's AoE and single target rotations. Allow for us to start with the AoE rotation, with this being the most complicated of the two. You are going to begin by charging in and casting your Flamestrike. After you cast your Flamestrike, you will have 3 stacks of flame on, as you see here. You will want to follow with a Dragon's Breath, a Blast Wave, and then you will use your Fire Blast, followed by your Pyroblast. Well, actually, we didn't get... There's Hot Streak. We'll do that, and then we'll cast our Pyroblast. That was a little late. Usually, it comes a little quicker than that. But now, you'll be able to cast your Flamestrike instant cast, usually, if you go through that rotation the way you're supposed to, and not do it choppy like I am to show you guys how to do it. Just as an example of what it would look like, just going through the entire rotation without me trying to show you guys shit, this is what it would look like. Alright boys, so now I'm going to give you the single target rotation, but fair warning, this is a bit clunky, but I'm going to try my best to give it to you. You're going to want to start with 1 Fireball, followed by another Fireball, followed by a Scorch, then the Fire Blast, and after the Fire Blast, usually, if everything goes right, you will have your instant cast Pyroblast up, but for us, that wasn't the case. So, we're going to follow that with a Chaos Bolt, and then we're going to go through the same rotation. 1 Fireball, that's going to give us 2 Flame On stacks, as you see, since that was our Fireball. We're going to follow that with a Scorch, and then another Fire Blast, and then again, we got unlucky with the fact that we didn't get our Pyroblast instant cast. We are taking a little bit of time in between each one of our casts, which would explain that phenomena, but that is pretty much the rotation. The first time through, you're going to do 2 Fireballs and 1 Scorch, so you get the 3 stack of Flame On. The second time around, you're only going to need 1 Fireball and 1 Scorch to get the 3 stacks, making it so you can cast your Fire Blast after just 2 casts of 1 Fireball and 1 Scorch, thanks to that Fireball enchant. Though, now that I've given you the enchants and the talents along with the rotation to play this class with, allow for me to show you what I have been able to do with this class. Alright boys, we got a dungeon pretty fucking quickly, surprisingly, I'm not gonna lie. Though it wasn't that quick, it was much quicker than it typically is. I'm waiting around half an hour each fucking dungeon right now. Oh, whoops. I just pulled. I thought that guy was gonna pull. So I just fucking went for it. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I did it. This build is supposed to be a single target build anyway, so this is where I should be doing maximum deeps. Maximum deeps. Pop you. We got our Hot Streak going so we can do Pyrocynical and our maxed out Fire Blast. Look at that. Huge DPS. Who's Karath, and why are you coming up on me? Back off, Karath. I'm the single target god here. Oh, look at that. We can also do a little bit of this. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's, we don't want to pull those guys. I almost pulled them. Karath fucking surpassed me, that piece of shite. Single target. Big deeps! Oh my god, I one-shot that fucking guy, dude. That was 2 3Ks in a row. I fucking love this. Hot Streak. Bam. Bam. Oh my god. Okay. Come suck on this fucking Fireball, baby. Ooh! I feel so bad. Alright. This is some pretty big damage. Maybe this isn't a single target build. Perhaps this is a AoE build, it's looking like, maybe. Because our AoE is substantially better than our single target is, at least in comparison to this Kareth guy. Holy shit, we are fucking leaving him in the dust right now. Alright. Get the fuck out of here, Kareth. Nobody will do as much damage as Mr. Blonde Belly here. I don't even have all of my enchants up right now. Imagine if I had everything up right now, dude. The amount of damage I could be doing, it'd be oh my god. Oh! Let's fucking go. Easy clear. Alrighty, boys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video within the walls of the greatest G shop in all of Stormwind.